Hafide, everybody. Welcome back to KUAM News Extra. Now, Bleach Brite is a company you may have seen. It's a U.S. company that manufactures all their own products in the mainland and sells to dealers as well as dentists. They have over 3,000 dealers in every U.S. state and in 35 countries, and they've done over 1 million treatments worldwide. Now, recently, one was opened here locally at GPO, and in studio to give us all the details is a good friend of ours. You may not have seen him in the past few years, but he's here explaining his brand new product. He's very proud of it, Mr. David Dell'Isola. David, welcome back.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, so of course we've done many interviews with you over the years in your
capacity as a director of AHRD, labor, or DYA.
Exactly, and now you're promoting good oral hygiene and everything. The product's very, very compelling and provocative. So maybe explain it and everything, because I've seen it at GPO, and it's caught my eye. Teeth whitening.
Well, I wanted to. Over the years, my wife and her friends go to the Philippines, and they always talked about maybe getting their teeth whitened, but it was still expensive. Mm-hmm. And if you get it done locally, it can cost you hundreds of dollars to a dentist, which is the best way to go. But as an alternative, when I went to the States, every mall I went to, they had these little kiosks where they had the teeth whitening for $99.99 or for $129.99. So I was kind of intrigued about it. And it was something totally different here on Guam. It's not really seen, so I thought that would be an interesting thing to try to test it out as an incubator type business, introduce it to Guam, and see how it's received and how the people react to it.
Okay, now technologically, maybe explain how this works, because it's not like porcelain veneers that go, like over the surface of teeth. It's a very interesting process, and it actually uses laser lights.
Well, it uses an LED light.
LED. Okay.
The whitening process isn't rocket science. It's pretty much done the same method, using hydrogen peroxide or carbamide peroxide. Our whitening gel here has got special desensitizing agents mixed in it with cleaning agents and boosting for whitening. So you basically just stick this in your mouth, lay back, watch a TV show for 30 minutes, and we use this blue LED light, which helps accelerates the whitening gel, opens the pores of your enamels, and it gets in there and pulls the stains out, in layman's terms. So it's pretty straightforward. There's no danger to it. Doesn't ruin your enamel. I have very little problems with sensitivity because it does have an agent mixed in it that is the same as desensitizing toothpaste. And I've done over 300 so far, and I have a 97% satisfaction rate.
Outstanding. So, of course, you being at GPO in the middle of the food court, obviously you can do this and you can get in and get out. And I know your marketing materials have said, turn your teeth, 2 to 8 shades whiter in mere minutes. How often do you have to avail of this treatment?
Well, of course, everybody varies. I have a tooth guide from very yellow to very white, and most people are in the middle range, and one whitening is sufficient and good enough to last you over a year, as long as you take care of your teeth. I have home products too that you can use if you don't want to do the $99. This is only $39, and this has a mouthpiece that guides, you bite into and it forms around your teeth, and you use the whitening gel. It takes 10 days, but those who usually don't want to commit to 10 days, they only want to do the 30 minutes, then they usually like this process.
So if you're a young person, you can maybe get this done right before the prom or right before like a big event.
I usually recommend it like a day or two or three, usually a couple days before, because
before you take pictures.
Yeah, because your teeth can you can have teeth need to kind of calm down and stabilize, and then you get a nice even, nice really shine to it and whiteness to it. So I would always recommend don't do it like a day before. Try to do it a couple days before, and let the process kind of take hold and settle down and stabilize before your event.
Okay. Now I would be remiss if I neglected to ask you. You're a business owner now. This is your product. Obviously, you stand behind it very well. Do you eat your own dog food?
Yes, of course. Every one of my I have 3 other girls that I employ. Every one of them have tried it. Like I said, I've done over 300. I've done it. My wife has done it. All my friends have done it. I tested it on about 50 people before I brought it here, because my problem was sensitivity. Was because people that have done it in other areas have complained that it hurt a lot. And that was the biggest thing. So I'm not saying I'd say about maybe 1% of my customers complain about sensitivity. 1% out of 300, I had 3 people. So that kind of odds is not an issue. It's a non-issue. And I always tell them that, you know, try it. Sit on the chair, relax, do it. And not too many people will come out and tell you, if you're not happy with the whitening, I won't take your money. So what do you have to lose?
That's a good deal.
And we take the tooth guide and we check you where you were before, and we check you where you're after. So there's a visible guide of your results. So it's not like, oh, you got whiter. No, I didn't. It's here you are now at a S30, and here you went to an S12. You know, you bumped up, you know, 13, 14, 15 shades.
Okay.
I survey every one of my customers, and based on 150 to 200 people, I average 9 to 10 shades.
Okay, well, Dave, we got to run, unfortunately. For people that may have not see you, tell them where they can find you.
Well, we're right under the stairs next to Fruit at GPO, and I do a temporary kiosk thing down at the Navy Exchange also.
Okay. All right, well, best of luck with your business. We're very happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and thank you for enlightening us, you know, pun intended. All right, good luck.